Hello, hello, hello. I am Amanda Lopez from Rec and Fit. I am super excited to have you here. Let me go ahead and start this timer so we know when we're going to get started. We have about a minute, and what you are going to be learning is how to permanently transform your body with zero food restrictions or life changes. I'm super pumped, super on fire to have you here. So if you're joining the chat, if you're already on the webinar, go ahead and throw a fire emoji in the chat so I can see those pop up. See that you guys are ready as I am. And what this is the blueprint for a sexier and more confident you. Super excited to be here. Go ahead, grab some water, get comfortable, because I will be taking you through this webinar. Now, what I want you to do right now is also put where you're from. I got a lot of you popping on. We're gonna go over just a tad bit on that 1 minute mark because I can see people hopping on to the webinar. But in the chat, go ahead and put where you are from so I can see where you're at, because it's so awesome to be connected with all of these people that are across the states. It's so awesome. I'm from Southern California, but yeah, so it's cool. Cool, awesome. I see where you guys are checking in from. We're getting Texas, Florida, the Carolinas. We get a lot of people from Texas. It's pretty awesome. So I'm super happy to have you here. I see a few other people popping on. We're about to get started right now. Let's go and dive in. So you may be thinking, OMG, is this just another one of those webinars? Well, I'm here and Ryan's here to say, hey girl, don't worry about it, all right? It's not. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of webinars out there and they're a bunch of fluff, a bunch of empty information, and you feel like you sit there through them for 30, 40 minutes and time is wasted. Look, what I can promise you is we're gonna give you some valuable information that you can implement, and at the end, we'll let you know, because for some of you, you may be interested in working with this, and we'll let you know how you can do that. But you will get some valuable information. So a little bit about me. My name, obviously, Amanda Lopez. I am a fitness bikini competitor with over 8 top placings. Been in many shows. I'm a certified fitness coach, certified in nutrition. I've helped hundreds of women that are just like you, who are just like me, reach their goals for life. I'm a kick-ass mom to my toddler Luca, who is super crazy and rambunctious, everything that you get with the toddler. To the left, you see that is my postpartum transformation, 15 months after having my son. So my job here is to make fitness easy, sustainable, and have it conform to your lifestyle. Because honestly, there's just no other way around that. Especially for us. We're super busy. We have a lot of things that we have to do, and you know what? We don't have all the time in the world to be spending and wasting, right? So who is this for? If any of this describes you, then this is for you. So if you have low energy, low self-confidence, you don't feel sexy, you don't feel confident being in front of your loved one, that's suffering. If you hate the way you look or you can't stand looking at yourself in the mirror, then this is for you. If you need someone to hold you accountable, if you feel that you are at a point where you're fearing that you may not be here in the long run for your kids, for your grandkids, this is for you. If you need that mental relief, this is for you. So if you've done multiple restrictive diets and excessive workouts before, this will be for you. If you want to be able to eat and train however you want and still get results, this will be for you. And lastly, if you've ever set goals to lose weight in the past, but as soon as that motivation died off, the weight came back, let me know if that has ever happened. If you've been on a restrictive diet, you lost the weight, and then you've been like, oh yay, I'm down and I'm gonna go back to eating the way that I've always ate before and gained it back. Then this program is going to be for you. Because if you look at this picture, we have the before, where, I don't feel good, I don't feel confident, I feel sluggish, whatever it may be. I don't have the energy, whatever it is, that's your before. But then you go on this restrictive diet and you lose the weight in a month or 2 months, whatever it is, really fast. And you feel skinny, you feel good, you feel energized, you feel more confident. But once you're off that plan and you go back to regular day-to-day life, your regular lifestyle, we never see the after. And that's where you've gone from point A to reaching your I feel good, confident, all the way back in a circle to point A, your after, where you've gained the weight back. Sometimes you've even gained more back. Let me know in the chat if that has ever happened to you. Right, ladies? It's common. Very common. So this is not for you if you don't want to improve your self-esteem or health, if you whine and you have a victim mentality, saying that this happened to me, this is always going wrong for me, whatever it may be, where it's happening to you and not happening for you, this is not for you. If you're a know-it-all, even though you're still stuck, not for you. All the rest of these things, tire kicker, if you're happy coasting mediocre, not for you. And if you value money more than your life, this is not for you. More importantly, if you're about making all the excuses as to why you can't whine not right now, the excuse is I'll start on Monday, I'll start next Monday, this is not for you. So I want you to think about it. Take a second and think about what your life would look like if you could train and eat however you want without sacrificing your health, getting results, feeling good, feeling confident, feeling sexy again. What would your life look like? You would never have to buy another program or a coach again if you can learn how to do this. It would feel good, wouldn't it? So what you will start to understand throughout this process is how you can create the lifestyle of your dreams by eating whatever you want without sacrificing your health or buying into gimmicks or fads. How you can spend much less time in the gym or working out at home, whatever it may be, whatever you choose to do, and still look amazing. The amount of time that you spend, it's totally up to you. How you can maximize your results, all in correlation to your goals, time, and lifestyle. You will start to understand how you can stop relying on other programs, Instagram models, magazines, celebrities, or TV shows, and you know what? Get your own degree in training and nutrition once and for all. Everything you need is scientifically proven and ruthlessly tested to build the health and body of your dreams using one simple formula over and over again. And like I said, this is not going to be another gimmick or fad diet pitch that you've heard before to get you emotionally high and say, yes, I'm going to lose all the weight in, 1 week or 20 days. No. This is a legit and proven strategy for moms, women, and high performers. So what makes this different, you guys? Nothing is for sale. Now, we understand that some of you may want to work deeper and absolutely will tell you about our services, but if you're not interested, there's no hard selling here. We're not interested in working with anyone who doesn't want to work with us, plain and simple. So on this webinar, no hard selling, okay? Nothing's for sale, but if you do stick around to the end, you will definitely receive our Jumpstart Guide. And this will give you some extra valuable information that you can continue to implement in your day-to-day life. So does any of this sound like you? Are you struggling to keep the weight off sustainably, meaning in the long run, meaning once you are done with your program, you're not gaining 10 pounds back or 5 pounds back, or within the next few years, all the weight has come back? So are you afraid of ending up like your parents or a family member who is dying in their early 60s or sooner due to poor health? Here, high triglycerides, blood pressure, diabetes. That's something very common, and it's all something that you can reverse. Have you lost a bunch of weight, but now you're stuck and you can't seem to move the needle another inch? Say yes if any of these sound like you. Are you depressed? You just can't stand to look at yourself or let others see you in public? Do you crave attention that you used to get from your loved one, your spouse, when you first started dating them, but you no longer receive it? Do you feel tired or have little to no energy? If any of this sounds like you, go ahead and type yes in the chat box. Right, ladies? We can all relate. I can definitely relate. So I'm going to say yes. So you have health, appearance, confident goals, but you have a zero idea of how to get there without being miserable. Meaning you feel the only way you can get there is by restricting yourself from something you love. Do you believe that is true? That the only way that you can reach your goal is by restricting yourself from something you love? Type yes or no in the chat, y'all. Right? Do you need something easy and predictable without selling your soul to the gym or your at-home workout and boring chicken and broccoli? Which one do you believe in? Easy or something that would make you miserable? I say easy. So here's a little bit of my story. This is my before, my after, my after. Before, this is postpartum. I just lost myself. I didn't feel good, made excuses. I wasn't confident. I hated buying clothes. My smile is forced. I feel like I just have like a horrible smush face. But I didn't feel good about myself. I really didn't. And I had to set myself some goals, set myself back up with accountability and everything that I needed in order to reach my happy. And like I said, I'm a competitor. I've been a competitor before I had a baby. And so it's something I love to do. And I had to get back to something I liked to do. I loved. Do something for me. And that was to make myself happy again. And so I did that. I accomplished it. I stepped back on stage. I felt great. And after applying the rules that I teach with my VIPs, I have not gained weight back. I have not ended back up to point A. I am sustaining my physique and my happiness and my confidence. And I feel good. I feel great. And that's where I want you guys to be, because there has been a time where I have been on that restrictive diet, where I cut out carbs, where I cut out fats. And that led me to be mad, literally mad. And what would happen after? I'd literally gain 20 to 30 pounds, no lie, back in a week. And that led me to be horrible, miserable, unconfident, and unhappy again. So it's all about sustainability, flexibility, what fits your time and what fits your lifestyle in order for you to find your happy. So here's some good news, you guys. If any of the points that I've mentioned before, if any of it feels like you, then none of these are actually problems. They are just symptoms. So the real problem, you're stuck on the old model and have not upgraded to these 3 necessary new model principles I'm going to show you today. So the new system, which is the 3 pillars to confidence, sexiness, and fulfillment, is to learn how to eat whatever you want and enjoy food again, train how you want, and to never have to hire one of those guys again. To learn how to do this for life, right? So do you want more flexibility and freedom? Do you want to be able to eat what you want when you want? Maximize your time with family and friends? Have no more bad relationships, romantic included? Do you want to enjoy higher energy? Not have low self-esteem or low confidence anymore? Do you not want to be spending hours in the gym? Do you want to stop the guessing and let the system do the hard work for you? If you answered yes, you can, and yes, you want this, just like this little cutie right here, go ahead in the chat and put yes, that you want this, right? Yes. I know I'm a yes. I'm sure you're all a yes. So if you're not typing it in now in the chat, type it now. So this is literally the only do it your way plan on the market to live life on your own terms. So what you need to know after this training today, you'll know how to make your life simple again while eating what you want, spending minimal time in the gym or working out at home, regaining your confidence, building back relationships, and getting back to the good life. So, don't take my word for it. We've worked with hundreds of women, different body types, different food types, whatever it may be. And you know what? They've had success. She was a client, thought she ate healthy. She was a client. She was vegan, or is vegan, sorry you guys. So she is vegan. She thought she was eating healthy. But you know what? There is a lot more that she needed to learn. So like I said, don't take my word for it. This client right here looks awesome. She was having trouble losing the weight. She was at the gym hours and hours a week doing reps after reps after reps. Didn't want to go because she felt like she did not have the time. But we were able to customize the plan to her time, to her lifestyle, give her that flexibility. She not only cooks for herself and her family, but her immediate family as well. And she was able to lose the weight, drop the inches. Same here. Stephanie looks freaking awesome. And for her, it was a time thing. She just felt she did not have the time. She's vegan as well. So she just had to learn how to fuel her body in order to burn. Here's another one. She is awesome too. And just after pregnancy, she wanted to start feeling good again. Wanted to start getting back into routine, all of that good stuff that you want after pregnancy. And for us, what do we do when we want to lose fat? What do we think we have to do? So this picture on the left of the food looks like something I've seen tons of people try. And it's something that looks like the military diet, where it's let's eat a piece of toast and, just drink black coffee. I think that's how it goes. But who has ever been on a diet like this? Throw up the little emoji, or say the little emoji woman holding up her hand, raising up her hand, or say yes if you've been on a diet just like that. We feel that we need to restrict ourselves and give us very little food in order to lose the fat, and overtrain at the gym or overtrain at our work in our workouts, so that we're overexhausting ourselves. We're too tired. And that's the hard way, you guys. And the hard way also includes things like fad, detox drinks, cleanse juices, and things that you'll receive from those, like the restrictive diets and eating, is low energy, confusion about what's true, what's not, hours of working out, hours of cardio, inconsistent results. In overall, you will have wasted time, money spent on products and supplements you don't need. Energy is low, frustration, and depression. That is a hard way. And you know what? Does it work? Yes, but does it last? No. And it all leads back to that picture we saw at the beginning of the before, the after, and the after. So yeah, of course, if you're restricting yourself, you're gonna lose the weight. You're gonna drop the weight fast. But it's not going to last because we're gonna go back to our old eating habits, right? Does that make sense, you guys? If it's starting to make sense, type in the chat, make sense. Awesome. Cool. So let me keep going. So the new way is the Rec and Fit method, where it's sustainable to your lifestyle. It'll help build your confidence, give you the high energy, the mental relief, improved health that you want. And there's one thing. Sustainability is king. If you could have something that conforms to your lifestyle, to your goals, that you can adhere, that you can sustain in the long run, it's easy. But if you can't sustain it, it's a horrible fitness plan. The plan of attack has to make sense for you. And if you want to eat what you want, the biggest mistake, the biggest thing that we see when we restrict ourselves on diets is that we will fail. Because when you restrict the food that you enjoy, you will never be able to abstain from it forever. At some point, you're going to give in. At some point, you're going to binge. At some point, you're just going to give up and say, you know what? This plan isn't worth me sacrificing my favorite dessert, or sacrificing a glass of wine at night, or sacrificing chocolate, or sacrificing events, or taking my kids out for dessert. It's not worth it. So when you incorporate foods that you love while getting results, you'll never have to choose between your loved ones or your goals again. So let me ask you about this when it comes to restrictive diets. So we're going to compare our body to a car. So what happens if we drive a car for 100 miles while on empty? What is going to happen, you guys? Go ahead and put in the chat what you think may happen. So I'll ask again, for those of you that may be hopping on late or didn't catch it the first time, but what do you think will happen to a car if you drive it for 100 miles on E? First off, are we going to make it the full 100 miles? Probably not, right? At some point it's going to stop, at some point it's going to give in, some point you're going to need more gas. So your fuel, or food is fuel, and your body is your vehicle. Does that make sense, you guys? Your food that you consume is fuel, and your body is the vehicle. So like we said, you need to fuel that vehicle in order to keep it going. So you need to have food in order to keep your body energized, moving, all of that stuff. Does that make sense? So how can we increase your engine size / your metabolism? How do we increase that? By eating the foods that you love, by fueling yourself, like we said. So when you get this, you can go from constant frustration and anxiety to consistent and predictable results, all while going to weddings, parties, social events, birthday parties, night out, date nights, social events, whatever it is, and not have to be the person declining to anything ever again or carrying around Tupperware because you're on some lame diet, right? And when you get this, true masters of fitness and nutrition understand that they can eat what they want while looking amazing and being healthy. The fads and the myths will tell you that you can't eat amazing things, that you can't enjoy the foods that you like and still be healthy and look good. So you are not choosing one or the other. You are getting health and physical benefits while eating your cake too. So what happens when you're on a restrictive diet and vigorous workout program? Have any of you guys ever been on something that restricts your favorite foods, restricts you from carbs, restricts you from things that you love? What happens? You will end up repelling all the good things in life. Eventually, you're going to burn out because you're so miserable, because you don't want to do it, because you want to be able to enjoy ice cream or donuts or a piece of pizza, or as I like to do is take my son out for frozen yogurt. You want to be able to enjoy life while getting the results that you want. And one workout strategy is to keep it super simple, KISS. Only incorporate the things that you enjoy doing. So when it comes to a program, you have to love what you do for you to keep doing it forever. And so when you look into a program, you have to ask yourself, does it take much time? Can you do it for life? Is it enjoyable? And is it too restrictive? And that will determine if the program will be right for you. So you guys, you need to stop the ridiculous routines. When you enjoy your workouts, you can do them forever. And when you understand what actually drives results, you don't even have to stress the workouts at all. Make sense? So no more trainers or programs. Stop relying on others and learn how to fix your car, you guys. And stop paying others to do it. So get your bachelor's degree in nutrition and training. When you know the specific science and time-tested principles that work 100% of the time, you can create and obtain whatever results you're looking for. Then build the life of your dreams and live it on your terms. We have two types of people out there. Let me go ahead and share you their story. So on the left, we have Jessica, and on the right, we have Chantel. Now, Chantel had came to me, and she had tried so many things. Keto, transformation challenge, a boot camp challenge, all of these things that, yes, she had lost the weight temporarily, but always gained it back. And she would tell me my diet is chicken breast and green beans, and I have to take this, and this. And she would just always yo-yo back, gain the weight back. And we have Jessica, on the other hand, who first-time mom, C-section mom, breastfeeding, but she just could not stand the way she felt about herself. She had not really tried anything. She just was lost, didn't know what to do when she came to me. And you know what? We got her working out at home, got her doing all the things that she needed to do to conform to her lifestyle. And same thing with Chantel. She started to learn how she could eat what she wanted, go out and take her son to Disneyland. That was her thing to do, was to take him to Disneyland, enjoy the food when she went out, go on date nights with her fiance. Same thing with Jessica. Celebrate her son's first birthday, go on date nights with her husband. All of these things they learned so they can lose the weight sustainably and keep it off in the long run. And that is the main goal here. Can you relate to them? Can you relate to Chantel's story or Jessica's story? Trying many things, losing the weight, gaining it back, or being like Jessica, who was just lost, did not know where to start, did not know what to do. And she told me that she thought she would be that weight forever. She never thought she could lose it. Can you guys relate to them? So when you get this, you start getting other things that you want in life, and it's all connected. Confidence, relationship, energy, health, and wealth. They are all connected. You can't have one without the other. And these are just a few things that some of the clients have said. They're surprised and they're grateful and they're happy with their results. So what must we do for sustainability? We need to fuel our bodies with food. We need to get strong. We need to do our workouts that are simple, flexibility, all of that good stuff. And you know what? Eat our favorite foods in the process. And I like tacos, I like pizza, so I put my favorite foods there. But you get the point, right? You need to fuel our body, work out how we want, and still be able to eat the foods we love. That creates sustainability. So, I mean, eat what you want. Here we have Brittany. She was breastfeeding as well, postpartum, didn't know what to do. She was on keto, lost 20 pounds. Once she stopped keto, she gained it all back. And now she's learned how she can eat foods that she makes day to day for her family and lose the weight, train at home, do the things that she needs to do in order to keep it off. Same thing with Jinju. She needed something that was quick and efficient for her. I mean, Sonia just did not want to go back to trying pills to help burn fat or detox this or that. She needed something that she could incorporate to her lifestyle, to her busy lifestyle with her toddler, her husband, her dog, her family, all of that stuff. She didn't want to be stuck. She was another C-section mama who thought she was going to be stuck forever. I mean, there's plenty of other clients out there too that just don't want to be stuck, that want to feel good, that are just like you, that are just like me. I've been there. So here's just a quick recap. You need to create flexibility in your food choices so that you enjoy the time that you have with your family, with your loved ones, events, birthdays, whatever it may be, and not have to compromise your results. You need to create energy and better health while doing minimal training. And when you get this, you're going to save your time, your money, and headaches by getting rid of trainers and programs forever. My system lets you take the back seat and let the car run on autopilot while you enjoy the benefits. So stop trying everything and just focus. Zero in on one method. Implement a fail-proof system, everything you need in a scientifically and ruthlessly tested format to build the health and body of your dreams using one simple method. Create your dream lifestyle without feeling like you're even trying. And that's one thing that I get from a lot of my clients. It's so easy that I don't feel like I'm giving up anything. I don't feel like I'm making so many sacrifices. It's easy. And now you have a choice to make. You can try to figure it out on your own, blow smoke out of your ears, keep spinning your wheels, ending back at point A, going from A to happy, losing some weight, and then boom, back to point A. Or you can learn a proven and tested system. For someone like me who's actually mastered this stuff and successfully implemented not only within myself, but with hundreds of other clients. And how can this be for you? How can this be implemented for you? So over the next 5 days, my team and I have set aside some time to talk with you and personally see if we can help you. And we'll talk about 45 minutes. We'll map out an exact action plan for you to follow so that you can hit your health and body goals this year. This call will probably take about 45 minutes, and it will be the most valuable 45 minutes you spend working on your life this year. And I mean, I'll get some questions and people saying like, why are you going to take an hour of your time? What's the catch, Amanda? Well, transparently, we are looking for those people who we feel are a good fit, who want the help, and who want to know about the program. And if it's not a good fit either way, personally, it helps me do a little market research so I know how I can help you and learn a little bit more about what people need. So this is why I do it, because there are people out there that want the help. There are serious people out there who need the help. And if you want me to personally work with you to get your body back to where you want it to be, and if we both think it's a good fit, I might invite you to become one of the new clients I take onto my VIP program. And if that's the case, we'll walk you through what it would look like and take you through an overview of my program that's designed to get you to an easy and systemized fitness approach with maximum freedom. And I expect my clients to start seeing results within 7 days. So, claim your spot. You can tap the link above or below. I've pushed a lot of people to this training webinar, and my schedule can only handle 18 strategy sessions over the next 5 days. So if you're serious, if you are looking to make that change, to do it for life and never have to hire anyone else again and learn how you can do this forever, claim your spot. There's only 18 strategy sessions open over the next 5 days. So if you're not serious, please don't take a spot from someone who is serious and really wants to make that change. But other than that, thank you for being here to the end. You will be receiving your free Jumpstart guide. If you guys have any questions, you can always DM me or message me, email me, any of that good stuff. So hope you all have a wonderful day.